Hey there, Dr. Fatima here. So I just wanted to share a little bit about how to thrive in a dysfunctional company. Unfortunately, a lot of companies and organizations today just are rampant with dysfunction. The most well-meaning of team members, the most well-meaning of leaders, there can still just be problems with either processes in the organization, communication styles within the organization, organizational culture that just does not allow you to thrive and do your best work. And one that I especially hear is I was hired to do a job. They wanted me to create and innovate. But then when I got into the role and started doing what they asked me to do, they kind of blocked me at every turn. And so I want to share a little bit about how to thrive in a dysfunctional organization. One, because I wish that I could just say, give your 2 weeks notice or your 1 month notice and be done with it. But that is not always possible. So the first thing I'll say is you want to have healthy communication where you can. So healthy communication is important. This means like everything from not participating in office gossip to being clear about your understandings of things in meetings, whether they be one-on-ones or whether they be team meetings. So healthy communication is written and oral communication that is expressive, clear, and really tries to give the benefit of the doubt and not look for blame or look for ill will or ill feelings. And I say this and it can sound a little odd, but you've all worked in a position or in a space where at some point you start to feel like a lack of trust of others, when you feel that it can be very easy to make assumptions about what people are saying or how they're saying it or what they mean behind what they say. Let's nip all that in the bud and really opt for healthy communication. The second thing is actually having peers and senior advocates. So peer advocates and senior advocates. These are people who can help you to create plans and also to get work done that you are assigned to do and that you need to get done. So this looks like people that can help you navigate the organizational structure, people who can collaborate with you on deliverables that you have. So the purpose of these advocates is to really help to find the spaces of healthy relationships at work, healthy co-working, and also healthy communication so that you can get your things done. The other piece, number 3, is adjusting your expectations. Too often, high achievers will go into an organization really ready to give it 110%, if not more. And that can be fine, but you also want to make sure that you're not over giving or over delivering to the point where you've left nothing for yourself, or your own expectations of how you're delivering in work are so high that when things are not functional or well functioning at work, you feel rejection or you feel somehow that you're being used or your work is not valued. The best way to do this is really adjust your expectations and dial it back enough. Am I over giving? Can I meet my goals without sort of over giving and kind of over exceeding to the point where others cannot meet me in these expectations? And then the fourth thing, this one is nothing new to you, document your performance measures and also document conversations regarding your performance measures. So this needs to be another way of tracking, how am I doing? So we all are on the same page about how well I'm doing, where I can improve, where the organization recognizes spaces where it can improve, where my supervisor has said that they will mentor me or coach me. Get these things documented in writing. And this is not to be retaliatory, but it's to have a clear roadmap for you and those involved about where you say you're going. And then finally, the fifth thing is a plan for your success. Whether you decide to stay at this organization or to go somewhere else, you need a plan for your personal and professional success. What does it look like to be healthy? What does it look like to be thriving? What does it look like to have joy in your daily life? And how do we get there from a professional perspective and from a personal perspective? So for some of you, that's going to look like, how can I create a plan to transition to a new role? And for others of you, it looks like, how do I allow myself to thrive here? And what does success look like within these key performance indicators that are set for me? And then how do I as a person come to this role and come to my life feeling whole and fulfilled, right? So that you're not looking for the role to sort of do all of this work for you, but you yourself are already having a definition of personal success that you are fulfilling outside of work. So let me know, what are some ways that you have found found help you to thrive when you're working for a dysfunctional company or a dysfunctional team.